Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's the day. Line 6 is revealing firmware 1.3, and yes, it comes with Proxy capture tech. And for this, you can capture your own amp and cab combo, just the amp head by itself as a direct capture, or overdrive pedals and fuzzes. And this has been highly anticipated because Line 6 has never done capture tech before. They've been focused on amazing amp modeling. And it's been anticipated since the release of Helix Stadium, since they've been shipping out every firmware update since it was announced, and it's finally here. I'm so excited to show this to you. I've been working on capturing some of my personal amps, and so far I'm loving the capture tech. It sounds and reacts just like the amp would. And today I'm going to be showing you what it does, doing some A/B comparisons after I capture one of my own amps. So I'm going to focus on this guy, the PRS JMod 100. And if you are interested in any of my Proxy clones, I have 3 capture packs available for you on my website, johnconcheroguitar.com. Comes with some presets and also some overdrive captures as well. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to get into Proxy and what that all includes. All right, so now we're going to take a look at Proxy and how you capture amp and how it sounds compared to the reference amp. Using my Michael Heirloom SX. Shout out to these guys. They're amazing, amazing guitars. Love them. Right now, the editor for Helix Stadium doesn't perform the function of the captures, so everything is done on the unit itself. So I have an overhead camera that's going to be showing you everything that's happening. But the editor itself you can use to manage all your clones, which I will show you in a little bit. Okay, so right here, tap the top, new clone. Then you have the option of amp plus cab, amp, preamp, and you have distortion, so you can do overdrives, distortions, boosts, and even fuzzes. I'll show you some overdrives in a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do amp plus cab. Now, the reason why I think amp plus cab makes the most sense is because right now it uses the same or relatively the same amount of CPU as direct capture plus like a onboard cab or third-party IR. So it just makes sense to do one block for me at least. So I'm going to do that. Have my PRS JMod 100 hooked up back here, and it's running pretty much like John Mayer setting, so a little bit more scooped on the mid-range. Have the level, the master volume cranked quite a bit. It's like almost at 3 o'clock, so this amp can really get that nice percussive bounce. I have the JMod cab in the back closet, an ISO box mic with the SM57 and a Royer 121. And here's the next screen that you're going to see. Yeah, the test signals are really loud. I'll talk about those soon. It's really good about showing you the diagram on how to hook everything up. So got the mic in right here, and then going to the amp is right here. Okay, everything's hooked up. Now the setup here is really quite simple compared to something like the other competitors, Quad Cortex, even Kemper. All you have to do is mic gain, which is really cool. You don't have to do anything like an input. So right now, this is what it's sounding like. And after a few weeks of running captures, I've found that anywhere in the green, but mostly at like, I think minus 12 dB is going to give you that sweet spot. So I'd say right about there. Now the mic gain is really quite sensitive, so something I like to do is on the mic pre's, I dial back the level so then I can maybe use the mic gains a little bit more accurately. I don't know. It just has worked for me. So all right, so there it is. Next, and then I'm going to type in my clone name. So we're going to go JMod 100. We'll just call it launch. Okay. And now you come up to another menu and you can add in the brand. So PRS. Hope they don't mind me doing that. Product is the JMod 100. And right here, it's really cool because you can add in a bunch of notes, and I'm just going to clear that for now, but I like to type in also the type of cab and the mics that I'm using. So talking about the test signals, I think that overall this thing is really accurate and they're taking into account all the different units that are out there. So I'm not going to have you listen to every single test signal, but it's a mix of kind of those alien type of noises and some guitar riffing. And when I heard this, I just thought it was going to be really accurate because you're running those test signals like all the other big brands do. But then you have the guitar riffing, which is really unique because there's one point where it's doing like some dissonant stuff, and it's on purpose. It's playing out of tune so you can really fine tune all those parameters when it's cloning. So I'm gonna run the clone right now, and I'm gonna fast forward to when it can A and B. All right, so now the clone is all finished and you can go through the A/B process and see what it sounds like. So here's the So pretty stinking spot on. And once you save it, you can mess with it even more. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead, hit save. And then right here, you can pull up your capture. So I have a bunch of them that I've made, and those packs, again, they're going to be available on my website. And let's go ahead and find the one that I did. So that was right here. And then I might bump up the volume just a little bit. So you can do pre-gain, post-gain, and then you have a bunch of different EQ options as well. Then I already had some overdrives in here. Sounds really good so far. I like the way that the notes bloom because that JMod is a very interesting amp. It's in that dumble realm, so really big cleans, but then it has note bloom, front end compression going on. So great job on Proxy for being able to capture that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try capturing some overdrives and show you what that looks like. All right, so moving on to overdrive pedal, I'm going to be using the Nordvang Gravity TS10 side, and everything is pretty much set to like between 1 and 2 o'clock-ish. Now the routing changes a little bit here. You're not obviously not using a mic cable anymore, but you're going through the send to and return to. And then you have the same menu with the mic gain. So right now it just doesn't sound very good, and you want to be able to hear what it sounds like. So what Line 6 has done was allowed you to add in amp, and you can use any amp, including your previous amp clones. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to choose the one that I just captured right here. Going to bump it up just a little bit. Let's hear how this sounds. And once again, you want to aim for that sweet spot of about -12 dB, because if you aim for something more than that, then your reference versus the actual capture is going to be a little bit different, especially in the A and B section. So. All right, sounds good to me. We're gonna go next and then enter in the name of it. We'll go Gravity TS10 drive. And then brand, Nordvang, shout out Nordvang, and the product is Gravity. Then again, you can put in whatever notes you want. I'm just gonna clear it right now and then hit clone, wait and see what happens. All right, so it's done processing, and something I've noticed is that the overdrives and boosts, they take a little bit shorter time to process than the amps and the cabs. So let's go ahead and hear what it sounds like. So this is the original. Like really, really good. Like I can't even tell the difference. All right, so there it is. It sounds really good. I'm gonna save that, and let's take you back to this preset right here, and let's add in the new capture. So that was this guy right here. And let's listen to it one more time. And something that I've noticed with these Proxy clones are they take up a lot of CPU. So as you can see on this preset, this is pretty much all I can fit. There might be a way to, looks like I can fit maybe some delays on here, but on this one, pretty much all tapped out. And I like to run a couple of reverbs at the end, but pretty much it's 4 clones. That's all you can run, and hopefully in the future they will be less CPU hungry and can run a lot more. So I think that's the only place where maybe Line 6 can improve, but right now the accuracy is just crazy. It sounds super good. Let's just kind of go through a couple of the sounds that I have. Okay, so that's a J-Mod, and then we have this guy. It's a Helix boost. This one, Nordvane Gravity Klon side. Then obviously the one we just captured. And then solo scene or snapshot is all three of them. All right, there it is. That's Proxy and how you can capture amp and also pedals. Hope you dug the tones. And again, these packs are available on my website, johnconcheroguitar.com. I have the J-Mod 100, also have Amplified Nation Steel String Singer, and also a 2-rock traditional clean 100-watt head. Those are all available for you. And don't forget to check out the new Line 6 Helix Stadium. It's really cool. Proxy's awesome. I think it's a game changer and might have a new best-in-class unit right here. So make sure you follow my channel so you can stay tuned for more Proxy content, which is coming very soon. Take care, everyone.